All right, everyone, welcome to Amateur Hour. We're here at Donner after the Hard Enduro. I got our first guy here. What's your name?
Ian Clady.
Cool. And what class did you race?
A class.
Cool. And how'd you do? Tell me about your race.
Fun race. I struggled. I just didn't feel like I rode the best today, but super fun course. The snow made it epic. So yeah, overall just fun day.
Yeah, a little cold probably. Looks like the rocks were still pretty dry for the most part. Was there any sketchy moments out there? Any particular moments like that?
Like I said, the rock still had good grip. With the B and C riders getting ahead of us on some of the sections, that definitely made the rocks, they kind of got some of the mud on the rocks for us. But then honestly, just all the trees, the log crossings, those were super slick. So that was probably the toughest.
Right on.
Obstacles.
And what place did you get?
I think I ended up 12th in A class, so.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, seems to have gone well overall, so nice job.
All right.
All right, we got Dylan here. Everyone knows her as Trailbound Ladies or Miss Trailbound, whatever. Tell me about your race.
It was good. A little unexpected weather out there at the beginning. We had a lot of bottlenecks that led to some time delays for us. There was a lot of staying. A lot of guys were not getting off and helping each other. There was not a lot of camaraderie in the tough spots. The girls were great. We had, I think, 6 pro, 7 am women out there, and it was awesome. Almost everyone made it to a check. Some of the AM women hit spectator slab clean. It was great. All of the AMs, we almost made it to check 3. There was so much mud, so many bottlenecks, but all of it was awesome. The moment you get to the granite, it was a great time. The girls, we all help each other. We had ones that came out and worked with each other to ride through to get further than last year, which was awesome. And overall, it was super fun. We love the granite. It was it was awesome. And then it's great to come each year and get further and further and just see how you've progressed and see how you hit a rock differently than last year and be like, oh, I cleaned that one this year.
Yeah, exactly.
And nobody else might have seen it, but I did it.
Yeah. And was there any particular sketchy moments? Any crashes, any loop outs, something like that?
I had a sky high moment with, I think, some mud on the glove. We'll just blame it on that.
Okay.
And some traction off a root that probably got my bike about 50 feet in the air.
Really?
I thought it was coming up, but it ended up in the bushes 5 feet in front of me. Might have been the reason I was 4 minutes late to my last check. Didn't make it in time, but I'm hoping I got on video. But if anything, my buddy Kai, who rode with me, and myself and the Moon saw it go real far up. But otherwise than that, no, all the stuff was rideable. Took everything a little bit slower because of the mud and the cold rocks. The granite gets cold and slippery. Turns into a sheet of ice. So there were some dudes sliding out more than they expected out there, for sure.
Right on. Well, sounds like you had a bunch of fun still. So yeah, what place did you get?
I got 3rd for this one, and then we did 2nd in the series for the West this year. Cool. Alice and Aaron Foley and I just kept bouncing back and forth, and we loved seeing each other out there, and it was super fun.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, congrats.
Thanks. It was
Thank
fun.
you.